Mr. President feels that the girls should not come back to find the same environment they were in.
Federal government takes steps towards reconstruction and rehabilitation of Chibok community.
Good luck for the Imo here. He built federal polytechnics. He built federal universities.
PDP women campaign in Owerri. More defectors join the PDP fold. And Senate committee frowns at spending by SEC without approval by the National Assembly. Hello and welcome to NTA Network News, reaching you live from Abuja, the nation's capital. I am Elizabeth Banu. President Goodluck Jonathan has reassured the nation, especially the people of Chibok, Borno State, that finding the missing Chibok girls remains the priority of his administration. The president, represented by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, stated this at the foundation laying of a model girls' secondary school in Chibok. Cliff Ayoze reports.
A presidential mission to Chibok, Borno State on Safe School Initiative. Indeed, a flying experience to government areas of the state, some members of the National Assembly and the PDP gubernatorial candidates of Imo State, Emeka Ihedioha, identified the Jonathan Sambo government as credible and reliable.
Mama, we want to assure you that you should take for granted the support of the people of Imo State. We say this because we have tested your husband and we trust your husband. We want to assure you, Mommy, that your husband has shown love to the people of Imo State and we shall reward.
Mr. President has touched every sector in development. He has touched everybody, every sector, the women, the youth, the old, the young, the physically challenged.
The avenue to receive over 2,000 women who decamped from other parties to the People's Democratic Party. Uche Nwizu, NTA News.
And the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaji Adamu Muazu, has described the support for President Goodluck Jonathan as another attestation of the clamor for more dividends of democracy by his administration. Alhaji Adamu stated this when he received the former presidential candidate of the Democratic People's Party, DPP, at the party secretariat in Abuja. Political correspondent Femi Johnson reports.
The former presidential candidate noted that no one's or party's ambition is worth truncating the nation's democracy, hence his decision to step down for President Goodluck Jonathan, knowing that he is the only candidate in the election with programs similar to DPP.
So we don't need to just be all in contest when our minds doing good work. And it's good we in Southwest have our own share. Why don't you allow President Goodluck Jonathan to continue his 4 years?
The PDP national chairman, Alhaji Adamu Muazu, also says the party welcomes more support for Dr. Goodluck Jonathan.
Your labor and contribution to our party and to our democracy will not be in vain. I assure you that I will discuss with our leader, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Goodluck Jonathan.
In another development, Chisekedi says the party is not against the use of card readers, but wants it tested to avoid mass disenfranchisement of eligible voters. With presence in 9,572 wards and 774 local governments, the PDP, he added, does not need to bribe voters.
Will mobilize the party structures ranging from the polling units to the wards and to the LGAs and all the states of the Federation.
The PDP Deputy National Chairman also expressed optimism that the party and its presidential candidate will emerge victorious during the March 28 and April 11 general elections.
More groups in Borno State have pledged support for President Goodluck Jonathan's re-election bid as the PDP in the state, led by the Minister of State for Power, Mohammed Wakil continued meetings with interest groups. Correspondent Pauline Kujevana has details.
All meetings of the Borno State PDP Presidential Campaign Organization reached a climax with two main groups pledging support to the re-election bid of President Goodluck Jonathan. The groups are Goni.com and the Igbo Welfare Association. With over 300,000 members, the Goni.com Forum and the Igbo Welfare Association said President Jonathan is the man to beat come March 28, having recorded tremendous success in all sectors, in addition to feat by the military in the war against Boko Haram in Borno, Adamawa, and Yobe states.
The Nigerian electorates have expressed concern over the conduct of a free, fair and credible election using the latest technological appliance deployed by INEC. INEC is, however, still optimistic that the innovation is to make the exercise technologically driven in line with global best practices. This issue and the challenges of the introduction of computer-based tests for the 2015 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination by JAMB dominate discourse on NTA's program Good Morning Nigeria. Saliu Abdullahi has the report.
Latest record has shown that about 68 million
states in the Federation to supervise the field testing of the smart card readers, and as soon as they return, they will sit down and look at the distribution of the PVCs holistically and look at where there is merit for extension.
The Commission's resident electoral commissioner in Kogi State, Hussein Halilu Pai, said INEC has stepped up plans through synergy with other stakeholders, and that ad hoc staff have already been trained on how to operate the card reader machines during elections.
Received adequate number of the smart card readers in the region of about 4,000, and we even have a backup of over 700.
And you would see there's a shift. Now in 2011, we had here, there was enthusiasm amongst young people, but in 2015, the tempo is increased.
Meanwhile, the registrar of the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB, Professor Dibu Ojarinde, has expressed confidence that the 2015 computer-based test for this year's Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination will be hitch-free.
And we know what we are doing in terms of the theory that we use. But the abilities of the questions are being calibrated to the extent that what it is measuring in you is what is measuring in the other one. And nobody is disadvantaged. We did our item analysis, what we call item analysis, in the test construction palace, and we categorized them, we calibrated everything to the extent that the difficulty level of your number one is the same as your friends or your enemies in the hall.
He gave an assurance of security and safety of the over 1 million candidates at the 400 centers, adding that candidates will get their results 2 hours after the conduct of the examinations. In Abuja, Salihu Abdullahi, NTA News.
President Goodluck Jonathan will tomorrow, Saturday, lead government officials as well as sportsmen and women on an outdoor physical training exercise here in Abuja. The training, which will start at 7 a.m., will include a long walk from the presidential villa by the president, accompanied by top government officials. The program will also include jogging, physical and light aerobics. It will culminate in a solidarity rally for President Jonathan at the Eagle Square, organized by the Nigerian sports community. A statement by the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Ruben Abati, says sports personalities expected to participate in the physical exercise and solidarity rally include Mary Onyali, Austin Eguavon, Kanu Wanko, Joseph Yobo, and Chika Chukwumerije, amongst others. The event will be broadcast live on the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority. NNPC working towards the refining of petrol. We'll bring you details when we return. Stay with us.